Hi, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Hope you can hear me all right. Good to come on live with you. I've been meaning to do this for a little while, and I feel that because we're on the new moon in Scorpio, but we're also on the 1/1 portal. So I felt like it was kind of important to just move this pop up. Really important to do some work around emotional triggers. This new moon has proved to be quite an interesting one because it has been bringing up lots of our old stuff. And of course, that's a good thing, but it does sometimes leave you in a feeling of kind of turmoil with some things. And it depends on obviously where Scorpio is in your chart. But I have been noticing, my group, Ascension and Healing, my private group. And if you want to join it, it's free to join, but it's a private healing group. If you want to be part of it, I'll leave the link below and you can find it on Facebook. Have been saying to me that they actually have felt quite emotionally triggered. And so I feel that it was a really important time to do some work with you. So I'm going to just get my, I'm aware that America probably hasn't woken up just yet, but that's okay. I'm just going to see if I can. If anyone's on here watching. Oh, Pammy, hello, my love. Brilliant. So I'm going to do something today that I used to teach. I used to teach EFT, emotional freedom technique. And just recently, I went on a retreat and it reminded me of actually how powerful this tool is. And because we're going through quite a lot of emotional triggers at the moment, and you may never have done EFT or you may have done EFT, it doesn't matter either way. Either way, you will find this really helpful. So we're going to start in our usual way where we're going to come into our heart space. So just take a deep breath. Good. And we're going to ground into our earth star. So just imagine your star under your feet. Good. And your star above your head, your soul star. So imagine your crown expanding. Good. And then your soul star above your head. And imagine a beautiful beam of light coming down. Beautiful protective beam of light. And we're going to call in our guides and angels. Don't worry if you don't know who they are. Okay. And we are going to start in a very simple way. I'm going to teach you how to do this as well as doing it at the same time. EFT is so simple and it works with the energy meridians. So if you think of your body as energy, you think of your whole being as energy, actually. We have these kind of like lines in our body and they are called meridians. And EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. And so what we're actually doing, and I'll take you through it very slowly, what we're actually doing is we're actually releasing emotions that are stuck in our energy field. Okay. So if you imagine that you've got some dusty bits in your field, this is how we end up with attracting something into our life that is not a representation of something that we want, but it's actually a representation, get my words out, of something that's held in our field. So, of course, we are creative beings. And so what we are creating, whether it is by default or by just through, our perceptions of belief, we are creating all of the time. So what EFT does is one way of doing this is actually releases stuck energy. And if you think of what emotion is, emotion is energy in motion. Okay, so if you think of your emotions being stuck, they're also a piece of energy that's stuck. So of course, the outcome of that could be that your energy field expands and you release those stuck emotions. And therefore, you're putting this message out to the universe that you are a different frequency. Okay, so that's really fun. So if you think of, energy EFT is energy anyway, but essentially what you're doing is you are giving freedom to your emotions. Okay. So there's lots of ways of doing this. There are loads of people that get taught in different ways. I was taught by 2 different schools of thought, and I now just do my own, which is me all over, to be honest. I tend to train in something and then I kind of create it in my own way. But essentially, EFT was a beautiful journey for me because it opened the doors to me releasing my fear of spiders, which then led me to train as an EFT practitioner years and years ago, which led me then to train in it to teach people because it was such a powerful tool, which then led me to create processes which were originally called Sparkle to Success and are now Awaken the Light Within Your Heart. And so, I have a book called Awaken the Light. I'll show you my book, Awaken the Light Within Your Heart, which you can get on Amazon. And those processes are in there. And they were born from actually using EFT. And then the guides kept giving me these processes. And then I couldn't teach EFT without teaching my processes along the way. So they're now in a book and they have been for a few years. So should we do this? Should we have fun and do this? So we'll do a little bit together. And you can use it, for anything you like. You can just use it as a self-help tool. And it's one of those things that you can take with you because it is you. So we're going to start. I'll hold my hand up and but I won't be doing it for the whole time, but I'm just going to show you. So you've got your hand like this, okay? And so you want to be focusing on, you see your baby finger, okay? And you've got this little bit here, this squidgy bit here on your hand. Yeah. And some people call it the karate chop point. So I just want you to lightly tap, not hard. You can't get it wrong. Just lightly tap here. And so I'm going to be saying I'm going to be given intuitively what we need to tap on. Okay. And I've been getting a lot of people saying that they've been feeling emotionally triggered and anxious and fearful. So let's do that. And I just want you to copy and say it out loud if you can. All right. And then I'll take you through the points, but I'll do it really, really slowly. Okay. Take a deep breath. Ready? Even though I sometimes feel really triggered, I'm open to the possibility of peace and calm. And I'm actually all right as I am. Even though I do sometimes get emotionally triggered, I'm open to the possibility of feeling free because I'm actually all right as I am. Remember to breathe. Even though I do feel emotional triggers, I'm open to the possibility of feeling safe because I'm actually all right as I am. And then we're going to go to the top of our head. It sometimes feels a bit weird doing this, but don't worry, just laugh about it. The top of the head, you've got a lot of senses, but you've also got your crown. All of these emotions. And then go here. I like this one. This is the third eye. I made this one up. All of these emotions. And then go to your eyebrow, the inner eyebrow. I sometimes feel really anxious. Side of the eye. All this anxiety. Under the eye. I acknowledge this anxiety. under the nose. I might have had it for a very long time. In between the chin and the lip. But I'm choosing to let it go. And then I want you to go here. So kind of collarbone. You can find that. All this anxiety. And then to the wrist. So just here. All this anxiety, I'm choosing to let it go. Let's just take a deep breath. Check in with how you feel. Quite often you feel a little bit more peaceful. Okay. So now we're going to go a little bit deeper. So what we've done is we've acknowledged that we have emotional triggers. We've acknowledged that we're actually all right, even though we have these triggers, we're actually all right. And then we just open the door to letting them go. So now we're going to work with a specific emotion, all right? And we all have this, we all have fears. We all have things like this happening in our life. No one is completely free of it. Okay, ready? Start again. So even though I feel fear, I love and accept who I am anyway. Take a deep breath. Remember you're safe. Even though I feel fear, I love and accept who I am anyway. Even though I feel fear, I love and accept who I am anywhere. Top of the head, all this fear. Third eye, all this fear. Eyebrow, I feel it in my body. All this fear. All this fear. It's been there a really long time. All this old fear. Right, so I want you to give it a colour now. All this and then a colour. What colour is your fear? Top of the head. All this and say the colour of your fear. I'm letting it go. I don't need this colour of the fear again. I'm letting it go. It's so old, this fear. It doesn't serve me anymore. I would love to feel peace and calm. So I'm letting this fear go. I'm open to letting it all go. This fear stops me. It stops me from my possibilities. I acknowledge this fear because it did keep me safe. It put up a wall in my heart, a wall of fear. But I don't need it anymore. The deepest part of me knows I'm safe. My soul knows I'm safe. So my body can know that I'm safe too. I wonder how it would feel if I felt safe. I would feel. And then what's coming up for you? What would you feel? Maybe you'll feel free. And then we'll have some positives, okay? More space, freedom, excited, creative, joyful, sunny as the sun's coming in, peaceful, expanded, connected, open, loved, loving. You find some. Put your hands on your heart and feel how you feel. Just feel into your energy now. Let me know. Let me know. If you're here live, let me know now. And if you're listening to the replay, let me know how you felt. Let me know if you'd like more videos like this. Because I'm really happy to do them for you. On the new moon transmission that I recorded for my members, we did a really deep process of forgiving others and forgiving ourselves. If you would like to get a copy of that, I do offer it to non-members for £22. I sent it out on an email yesterday, but I will leave the link here if you would like to purchase it. It is meditation, healing, and astrology. So looking at this new moon. But the fundamental piece, I feel, is the forgiveness process. Okay. So if you would like to purchase it, I will pop a link here. And if you would like to be part of my soul family, my Soul's Mission membership, next Wednesday, we're actually going to be doing an activation in my private members call for our creativity. So this is coming in the form of DMT, which is naturally found in our brain. So that is the it's found in plants and plant medicine and so on, but we actually have it activated naturally in our brain. And so we're going to be activating it to 100%, because in my meditation for myself this week, Mikhail Zedek said to me that this is our opportunity to step onto a new timeline. So to be able to be activated to 100% of our DMT, we are in our manifestation, our creative flow. So if you're interested in being part of the soul family and experiencing that kind of healing, that's what we do. Anyway, look forward to seeing you very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this short piece. I'm just going to have a look. Oh, wow. Liz is saying she feels energized. Pam is saying, I feel much more at peace. Whoops. Cornelia is saying, I feel happier, expanded, and open-hearted. Amazing. That's fantastic. Would you like more of this? Would you like me to do more intuitive EFT? It's spirit led, it's my guide led. So it's intuitive EFT. It's not by the book at all. Would you like me to do more of that? If you would like me to do more of that, tell me what subjects you would like more of it in. Okay. So have an amazing new moon in Scorpio. Have an amazing 1/1 portal. Feel these energies, really, look after yourself, but feel these energies as a really pivotal opportunity to create, because you are a creator being, and it's just reminding us that we have this ability to release any stuck emotion, any stuck energy. And remember that when we hold on to stuck energy, where is it going? It's going into our body. And when it goes into our body, our soul is going, Let it go, let it go, let it go, because it creates an imbalance within the body, which can sometimes lead to some dis-ease. All right. So I can talk more about that with you if you would like me to, um, privately or on my YouTube channel. So don't forget to look out for the 5 minute frequency, which went out this morning, which is all about the activation of your pineal gland. You're going to love that. And lots of love. And I will see you very, very soon.